I wanted to start off this video with actually some of the final thoughts or final message that came through, and the core of the message that came through for the collective for March of 2022 is that of uniting, of coming together. And so I'm going to walk you through more of the message and how I received this message, because it was a little bit more like the February 22nd message versus the typical monthly going up to my Akashic Council message. So immediately I could feel the strength and the energy and the importance of the message that was coming through for March of 2022. And similar to the February 22nd message, this one is a little bit more galactic in nature. So I could feel the energy directed at Earth, and I could also feel the energy resonating from Earth as I was receiving this message. I was gonna say interpreting, but I don't interpret them. They just come. And part of the energy that I could experience, or that I was experiencing in those initial moments when I was watching Earth with other galactic beings, was the experience of the pain of those who are currently suffering. But I could also feel the love that was resonating, both directed towards Earth, but also the love coming together and resonating on Earth. The energy of love and of this coming together to influence a positive shift for everyone was so strong. Like I could really feel the energies coming together to influence this shift forwards. I then sort of had this experience of being spun around, of sort of like a whirlwind experience. And the message that came through from that experience was this reminder and the importance of staying steady and staying calm and keeping our head on, staying focused during all the intensity of the energy that is happening right now. I've spoken in previous collective message videos about the importance of focusing on our own immediate circle, our own internal world, and the world that we have influence and impact on, and then allowing that energy to ripple outwards. And that message came through again here because there is so much energy spinning around. There's so much happening that we really can get caught off guard. We can get shifted off kilter. So again, that message to come back internally and to steady ourselves and to not get caught up in the whirlwind is so important right now. And then this message of these divisive forces came through, and they came through in this reminder to focus on coming together, to unite, to put aside these perceived differences, and to come together for this common goal of safety and well-being for all of us. They wanted to highlight the importance of mending these broken relationships. And that doesn't mean we have to agree with other people, but to recognize the divides that have been perceived to be major conflicts when they aren't as major and catastrophic and one-sided as we've perceived them to be, that we've taken them on to be. They've used some pretty strong language here, so I'm just going to preface this because I write and speak what they've given me, but I will preface it by saying that there's some stronger words coming up here. So the way that they phrased it was, it's time to mend these relationships, these broken relationships, that the breaks and the fissures have been caused by pettiness. And when we're confronted with plundering and injustices, we're able to reflect on what's important and to set down our differences and our judgments of otherness so that we can come together for the greater good and the safety of us all. And injustices have been happening since the dawn of humanity, and the injustices that are happening now are ones that we're able to see. We live in a time that we are confronted with these injustices in a way that previously, unless you personally experienced them or were personally impacted by them, the global awareness may not have been what it should have been. It isn't crazy to think that we should all be treating each other with love and compassion and respect and dignity. Like, it blows my mind that people still and have previously positioned themselves as superior to another, and it breaks my heart that we've behaved that way and that we continue to behave that way. And the message that they shared was that this is, with all of this energy right now, this is an opportunity for us to reflect on our prejudices and our othering and to do our work so that we can truly build stronger and unite and come together and to recognize that we are not different and separate and we are not superior to another. I truly have faith and I truly believe that we all actually want what's best for each other and that we are all good and light. And sometimes we are misguided and sometimes we get caught off kilter and blown away from the truth. But we are, at our core, love. And we all want health and safety and love and dignity and respect and acceptance for all of us. So my team has given us some homework for March of 2022. And again, the words are strong, but the message remains to be how important it is for us to focus on ourselves and our own sphere of influence. So I invite you to take on this work. And the questions that they posed are, where are you divisive? Where do you hold prejudice? Where are you holding a grudge? We need to do this work. We need to look inside ourselves. We need to have love for both ourselves in our flaws, as well as for others. So to wrap up this message, hold each other softly and gently. We may not agree, but we need to lay down our perceived judgments and hold each other in love and compassion. There are a lot of people who are currently going through new traumas and suffering, and there are a lot of people who are re-experiencing old traumas and suffering. There's a lot of pain right now. And there's also a lot of love right now. There is a lot of coming together right now. And the invitation for all of us is to recognize what is ours. What old wounds do we have to heal? What growth do we still have to take on and to move through? It's important for us all to take on our own work and not push it on somebody else. And it's important for us all to hold each other in love, softness, and compassion. I felt so much love and gratitude just pouring in while I was receiving this message, and it was almost a little bit overwhelming to receive today. And I hold you all in deep, deep love and gratitude. Namaste just means so much to me. The light in me sees and recognizes the light in you. Namaste. This was a big one. This is a big time. Hold yourself in love and compassion, and hold each other in love and compassion, and lay down the petty othering. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next video.